and good evening. Happy Thursday. Gonna do a shibashi set. I am actually gonna make this the last Thursday night live I do. We're now getting into the summer holidays, so people are getting back to some kind of normality, and I'm hoping that once the schools go back in September, we will be able to start looking at going back into the halls and doing some classes proper. So for the next 4 or 5 weeks, I'm not going to do a Thursday evening anymore, but I will continue with the Monday classes. So there's a couple of you that religiously do the Thursday night one. There's plenty of videos, so if you want to keep going with this routine, then just go back through and pick up another video. But I'm going to free up a bit of my time to enjoy the summer and hopefully some good weather. So it's gone a bit dull here at the moment, but it's quite nice earlier. We've got a big thunderstorm due in on Saturday. Should be interesting. But news here is we've now finished the camp kitchen, so that's going up to the glamp site this weekend, and I've been doing all kinds of other bits and pieces. So yeah, trying to think about now planning the classes going forwards with a view to getting back into the hall setup. So once I do start again on Mondays in Village Hall at Holcombe, once they're able to open it up safely, I'm probably going to look at just running a earlier class, probably in 9 o'clock. I might, depending on feedback from people, might make it a 9:30 to 10:30 class on Monday mornings, and see who we've got who want to come back to the hall. Whilst I'm doing that, I'll try and get a live up as well, probably afterwards. So maybe do a live afterwards for the people that want to carry on but aren't happy to come to the hall just yet. We've kind of got to see how it pans out, really. So that we'll go to a mix of online and in hall, and also look to restarting my Thursday morning classes, which never actually got going, over in Chilcompton Village Hall. So I need to speak to the hall people then, again with a view to September onwards, to look at doing the classes in there. So I don't know if anyone's going to join me tonight. It's all quiet out there. So yeah, I think last week's Thursday there was only a couple of people online. So I'll do a set as usual now, in case Pauline pops up, because I know she quite often does Thursday night. But like, this will be the last Thursday night session. But it's me here with Mavis, so good excuse. Definitely won't do so much talking. So we'll do a bit of a warm-up. If you are going to peer, do say hi. Let me know you're there. Alright, Mavis, I'll talk to you instead. So, feet facing forwards. Just going to stretch through the body. Do a fairly quick warm-up. Starting at the top of the body, working our way down. We're just going to move the head from right to left. Keeping the chin nice and relaxed. And then dropping that chin down. Circle the head from one side to the other. Just rotating that neck, getting a bit of a stretch through the back of the neck and starting to feel it in the shoulders. Head facing forward, and keep the head still and just move the eyes to look up, down, right and left. Up, down, right, left. Up, down, right and left. Bring those shoulders up and let them drop. Bring them up and let them drop. One shoulder and the other shoulder. One shoulder and the other shoulder. Then circle the whole arm forward and around. I've got a stubbly looking chicken looking in at me and taking the arm back and round. Then the other arm going forwards and round just to free up those shoulders. And taking it back. Then we're going to stretch the sides, reaching up and pushing down, turning the head to look up that long arm, getting some length through both sides of the body, and changing sides, reaching up and pushing down. Then a stretch across the chest, pulling the arm out, turning to look down that long arm. And the bow and arrow stretch to the other side, pulling back across the chest. Dropping the arms down, just give them a little swing around the torso, tapping the front of the shoulders. This will be a quick warm up today. Arms to the front, circle those wrists around. Circle them back. Make two big strong fists and then spread the fingers out wide. Back into fists and stretching those fingers out. Then turning the hand palm up, a gentle pull back on the fingers to stretch out the inner wrist. And swapping sides, stretching back. Heels of the hands in the lower back, pushing down and out. Drop the hands, then we're just going to circle at the waist. And back the other way. Oh, Mavis, nobody wants to join in tonight. Just you and me. Down to the knees, give the knees a good rub. In and around the knee joint. Take the feet a little bit further apart and circle both knees in. Circling them round in that figure of 8 and take them out and back. So circling out and round. And then fingers on the knees, we're going to look up to the right, back through the centre to the left, to the right, and to the left, one more each side, and back, straightening up. Someone's watching now. Hello, whoever you are. Lift the heel up, circle that ankle round, and back the other way. Drop the heel, same with the other foot, circling at the ankle, and back. Snap, crackle and pop. Drop the heel down. One foot very slightly forward to lift and lower the toes. Then turning the foot out to the side to lift and lower. Stepping back, do the same with the other foot, so slightly forwards, lift and lower, stretching out through the calf muscles. And turning to the side, lift and lower. Stepping back, we're going to march through the feet, marching toe, toe, heel, heel, out, out, in, toe, toe, heel, heel, out, in, toe, toe, heel, heel, out, in, toe, toe, heel, heel, out, in. Right, that's it. Nice simple warm up. So as always with these warm-ups, take what bits you need to do. If you're working at home, start at the top of the body, work your way down, start at the bottom, work your way up, whatever's more comfortable for you, however you find it easier to remember. Just stretching out, getting each joint moving before you actually start. Keep drinking the water. Use a chair if you need to, so you can use a chair to be seated doing the exercises, or use a chair to steady yourself if you know your balance is a bit iffy. You might be having a bad balance day and you just want something to grab onto if you feel yourself start to go. Or do a combination of both, so start standing, have the chair behind you ready, so that if you do feel that's getting a bit much, then have a sit down, carry on seated, absolutely fine. Whatever you're doing is better than doing nothing. So we're going to have our feet facing forwards, about hip bone distance apart, hopefully. Yeah, you should be able to see what my hands are doing if I'm stood here. When we get to the side, I might have to move Mavis. So I'm going to relax the knees, relaxing into Wuji, practicing all the breathing we've been doing over the last week. So thinking about where that breath's coming from. And as you stand and center yourself, keep the arms slightly out from the body, so we don't need to take them out this wide, just so they're hanging nice and relaxed from the armpits, hanging down, palms of the hands facing the side of the thighs. Soften those knees slightly, tip the pelvis very slightly back, make sure you've relaxed through the bottom, so don't be gripping with the bottom at all. Straighten up through the front of the body now, keeping the shoulders nice and soft and relaxed. Chin and jaw relaxed. Golden thread taking you a tiny bit higher through the body. And just take some long, deep breaths. Breathing in and out. And in and out. Remember, as you breathe in, feel this tummy expanding. Breathing in, letting all those muscles relax, and then breathing out, starting at the pelvic floor, squeezing all that air out through the core of the body till you've emptied the lungs. And step out to commence, so at least shoulder width apart, make sure those feet are facing forward, soften the knees. I'm going to breathe in and out. Now remember, as you're moving up and down, straightening through the legs and then sinking, you're keeping the knees back behind the toes. Breathing in and out. So the torso staying nice and straight. We're bobbing up and down through the legs. And out. Knees behind toes. And 70% effort at all times, never going to the extreme. Broadening one's chest, breathing in and wide. Out as you bring the hands back down. Straightening up through the legs, breathing in and out. In and out. So I think it's still just me and Mavis, but that's quite alright. Breathing in and out. Going into dancing with rainbows, so turning to the side, breathing in and out. Keeping the eyes focused on the active hand. You're really bending into that standing leg. Should feel it doing a lot of work as you shift the body weight from one side to the other. And out. Do one more to each side. And then breathing in as the hands come back to centre, lowering them down on the out breath. Breathing in, circling arms, and out. Breathing in, and out. So think about this move being very similar to when we moved to the side for playing with waves, scooping the sea. We're doing the same movement on scooping the sea. Breathing in and out. Hands are coming palm up to the waist. So we're going to drop an arm back, twisting waist, swinging arm. Up and over it comes. Breathing out to push forward. Straightening up through those legs as the arm comes up and over on the in-breath. And slight sink on that out-breath. Dropping the hands back, it's rowing a boat, breathing in, palms coming up, breathing out as we lower down. Backs of the hands facing back for that in-breath. Turning the hands, then breathing out, palms facing towards the floor. Rowing a boat. Centre of a peaceful lake. Last one. And then lifting a heel and a hand, palm up as we reach across. Coming up on both heels if you can. Breathing out, back through centre. So it's holding a ball, breathing in. And out. Breathing in. Eyes are following that active hand. Reaching away and up on that in-breath, then turning the hand for a slow lower back down on the out. Breathing in and out. Last one, breathing in, turning the hands as we breathe out. And both hands coming up for the in-breath. And then breathing out. So we've done holding a ball. Now carrying the moon. Breathing out. And in. Out. Breathing in. And out. Last one. So as we come back through centre, so out breath, we're going to take a breath in, carry on turning, breathing out. Twist waist, push palm. Breathing in. And out. And out. As we turn to the side, we're going to switch to playing with clouds. So taking that hand, palm towards us, breathing in as we turn round to the side, changing over arms, then breathing out. Breathing in, focusing the eyes on the palm of that top hand, and breathing out. Breathing in, top elbow leading the way, and out. Breathing in, and out. Breathing in, and out. We're now going to move to the side, so hopefully won't disturb Mavis too much. Look slightly forward and turning out. Lifting that back heel, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. So keep this as slow as you can with your breathing. Rocking through those feet. Make sure you don't lock that top knee out. You can go as low and then as far back as you can comfortably manage. Last one. And back. Changing feet, stepping back, turning out with the other one, and off we go. I'm going a bit off camera for this, but I'm not moving the cat. Breathing in and out. Lifting that back heel. Then the front toe. Now as you go forward, the lower down you go, and the further you reach, the more work those legs have got to do, and the more you're challenging the balance. Breathing in and out. Hands come into the waist. Going to push away on the out breath. Bring the hands back on the in breath, playing with waves. Breathing out and in. And in. And out. And in. Last one, going out to this side. Back into centre as we change the feet. Breathing out. And in. So make sure your back standing leg, the foot's facing forward. The other one's turn the direction we're going. Breathing out. And in. So as you reach forward with the heels of the hands pushing away, you're coming up onto the toes of that back foot. It's really just there to balance you. Coming back. One more, pushing away and pulling those hands back. Now as we go away, we're going to turn the hands in to face us, spreading wings, breathing in and out. So this standing leg should be doing a lot of work, and a soft knee, and almost all our weight is going onto that leg. Back leg's just being an anchor point to keep us steady. As usual, make sure the thumbs aren't stuck up into the air, and don't bring the hands too close together. They're coming to shoulder width apart, and then they're coming back. We'll change sides, stepping back and turning the foot. Breathing in as those arms come back and out as they push forward. Breathing in. So as you come forward, you've got most of your weight on the front leg, the turned out leg, and as we're coming back, most of the weight is on this back standing leg. Breathing out. And in. And out. Breathing in. Do one more. Breathing in as we come back to centre, keeping that in-breath going as you straighten the foot and bring the fists into your sides, soften the knees. Breathing out to push away and in to pull the hand back, pushing away and breathing in. Now as you push away, keep that elbow soft, the arms strong and active, but you're not fully extending the arm. So it's still got another inch or so of travel it could do if it needed to. Turning the fist and bringing it out at shoulder height if you can manage it. If not, keep it a little bit lower, whatever's comfortable. Just controlling as you push away and come back. Dropping the hands to the side, give the fingers a little wiggle, little fingers to the side of the tops of the thighs, up onto the toes, breathing in and out, flying like a wild goose. Check the feet haven't turned in, they're both still facing forwards. Breathing in and out. In and out. Apologies for my hands going off the top of the screen, but you know what they're doing by now. Breathing in and out. Slowly lowering back down. So hopefully as your little fingers return to the side of your thighs, that's when your feet are finally hitting the ground. Breathing in and out. So it's a slow, 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 slow lower. That's when they're touching the ground. Breathing in and out. Only coming up as high as you can cope with. Dropping those heels, circling arms like a spinning wheel. Breathing in and out. Breathing in. Keeping the palms of the hands facing each other and the same distance apart. Twisting at the waist if you're doing this full movement. If you're just moving the arms and keeping that head central. And change direction at the bottom. Breathing in. Slight back extension through 12 o'clock. Breathing out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Last one coming up. Big breath in and then lower those arms down. Okay, check the feet are still facing forward. We're going into bouncing a ball, so opposite leg to hand, heel lift, knee lift, whatever you can manage. Breathing in and out. In and out. Always a bit more wobbly towards the end of the day. In and out. Do one more each side. Dropping the feet, dropping the hands. We're back to press palms, so our last move, soften those knees. Breathing in, bring the hands up. And breathing out. As they push back down. Breathing in, straightening up through those legs. Breathing out, slight sink. Think about the pelvis going back. So those knees stay back behind the toes. And out. Breathing in. Bringing up all that energy. About nose level, turning the hands. And pushing down. Breathing in. And out. Last one, big breath in and out. Dropping the hands. I'm going to bring the feet back in together. Make the hands into our prayer position. Bring down the centre line of the body. just to even yourself up. And left hand and right hand onto the lower tummy. And take some long, deep breaths in and out. Breathing in, feeling the tummy expand beneath your hands. Then as you breathe out, starting with the pelvic floor muscles, all the corseting waist muscles, squeezing that air out. And breathing in. And out. Make sure the pelvis is slightly tucking back again, soft at the knees, not gripping with the bottom at all, shoulders relaxing down, jaws relaxed. Take a breath in and out. One more big breath in and out. And that's it for this evening, so thank you very much. Give the hands a rub. So for those of you who didn't catch at the beginning, this is going to be the last Thursday night one I'm going to do over the summer. I'm going to give the face a wash, in and around the face, wet yourself back up. So I'll still do the Monday mornings live, but I'm going to give myself the summer holidays off on the Thursday nights. Around the back of the neck, into the scalp, give the hair a good rub. Because a lot of people have gone back to more of a normal routine now. So we'll just stick to the Monday live at 10:30. Okay, where are we now? Tapping the outside of the arms, tapping down both sides, up the insides, down the outside of the legs, up the insides, and then wipe outside arms, inside arms, outside legs all the way down, and inside legs. I'll give the cat a little stroke. You're very good, Mavis, haven't you? Yeah, she's been very good. She didn't move and get in the way or anything. Right, so if I was teaching my class now, because we're now about 35 minutes in, we would take a little break, go over anything if people needed to, ready to do a final set for the last 20 minutes. So if you haven't come to the classes before and have just come straight into doing this through the live videos lockdown onwards, that's sort of how the classes run. We do a shorter warm-up than I've been doing on a lot of these videos. We'll do a set where I talk a lot and give you prompts. Then we take a little breather and we do a second set where it's just the music on, and I'll indicate to you when we're changing moves, but you can kind of zone out and go off into your own little happy place or world then for the last 20 minutes. So that's how the lessons proper work. Hopefully, like I say, once the schools go back, then we can look at getting a bit more of normality and see what's happening with the halls, and if the halls are happy to have users hiring again, then I will look to getting those up and running again, hopefully September. So no more Thursday nights, sorry about that, but as I say, you can go back through any of the videos that they've stayed up online and will indefinitely, as far as I'm concerned, so you can take your pick from any of the previous Thursdays, mix and match, but I will carry on with the Monday classes. And also once I do get back to a live class, as in person, then I will still look to do at least one online a week to start with, definitely, because I know there's a lot of people who even if they're told they're okay to come out, maybe won't feel comfortable, especially early on. So you know, hopefully we'll try and cater for all. But to be fair, any day of the week you can pick up one of these videos and just play it. Do this to suit yourself. So who we've got? Hi Paul, hi Debbie, hi Nat. Yeah, I know you're going to miss the Thursday nights because you're usually on our Thursday night, but I do the Monday one on the Thursday night. And Genghis, hiya. Nice to see you. It was, yeah, a quiet start. It's a thing we were driving out and about today, and that's pretty much as usual. Although the masks are coming in properly tomorrow. I'm not sure who's going to be wearing them, who's going to be enforcing it, where it's going to be happening. But if you've got to wear one, you wear one. If you haven't, it's up to you. Whatever you're comfortable with. Yeah, I'm not going to preach either way on the subject. I've got my own views, and I know a lot of people won't agree with me. Some do, some don't, and some think I'm being too cautious. So you can't win, can you? Just do whatever's comfortable for you. We are going to, what have we done? Oh, we bought a DVD player today. That's a new one for us. So yeah, that's one of the reasons we're out and about. I had to pick it up from our... So Andy's playing around with that, setting it up. Planning on ordering a lot of DVDs, I think, on Blu-ray. He mentioned A Clockwork Orange and things like that. So we're setting ourselves up. Yeah, it's good to see you again too, mate. It really is. I am here, carrying on. If anybody does want to, especially over the summer, so knocking the Thursday lives on the head, but if anybody wants to get a small group together and I can come out and teach a class in your garden maybe, weather dependent, then do give me a shout. You know, as long as there's 3 or 4 of you, it could be worth doing. And it might just be a nice excuse for a get together for some of you, so you could yeah, always get in touch with me, and should be able to fix something like that. So if you're feeling a bit rusty because you think you've been doing this but you're not sure if you're doing it right because nobody's watching you, and you'd like to do a live session, if you want to do a one-to-one, then let me know. We can always organise that depending on where you are and what I'm up to as well. But yeah, so what's that? So we bought a DVD player. I've told you about the class changes. Yeah, I might take a Monday off in August. I'm not sure yet. But I obviously will let you know. I'm planning on carrying on the Mondays for the foreseeable. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, we went all the way out and got a load of straw for the chickens. So they're going to have nice fresh straw today. So that was pretty cool. And I saw a chap who's building a shepherd's hut very similar to the one I built. So that was really nice as well, because I've seen so many shonky versions, and to actually see somebody who's doing it like I would do it and like I've done it, I was like, yes, you're doing it properly, mate. It looks really good. So yeah, that was quite a fun afternoon. So camp kitchen finished, ticked off the list. Those of you who've been watching my feed, you'll see I've been making a small bar setup while I'm waiting for my other trailer to turn up. So before I can convert that on properly, getting a little nice bar station, which is going quite well actually. So if I can get hold of some more wooden doors, I'll probably make a few more of those to sell on. So if anyone's interested in commissioning one, you can't be too accurate with what you're going to get, but you'll get the basic gist of it. The door with the table on it, decorated up like a bar. Yeah, once I can source some wooden doors, then I should be knocking some of those out probably over winter. Yeah, so stay safe, stay dry, because there's an awful thunderstorm forecast for Saturday at the moment, although I think we might be getting a bit stormy earlier here. Keep moving. Excuse me, I'm having a drink, I'm getting a dry throat talking. And I'm going to cook some tea. We're having a little bit of roast chicken tonight. New potatoes from my father's garden. Some green beans and a bit of tiramisu for pud. So that's our evening plans. Oh, and I'm really excited because there's a new Escape to the Chateau coming on next Thursday. Well, we've been under lockdown because I might as well chat now because I've got a few people watching me. I'm quite addicted to Escape to the Chateau, and Dick and Angel, and anyone who knows me knows how much I love the entertainment factor of that programme, and them as a family. I've no intention of going to live in France, but so don't panic about that at all, or wish I would. I don't know which way around it is, but I actually love what the programme's doing. And under lockdown, they put a shout out for, they're doing a... I can't remember what they call it now. It's basically where they help out with people with dilemmas. So it's all been done through Zoom and stuff like that, I think. So people would have been saying, I'm doing this. Have you got any ideas for my bathroom, for example? And they've been giving them ideas. So it's going to be a strange format, but yeah, I'm quite looking forward to see it. So that's starting next Thursday on Channel 4 at 8 o'clock, I think. So yeah, that'll be exciting. I think I've exhausted all the existing episodes. Right, I'm going to go now, get the tea sorted. Have a lovely weekend. Give me a shout if you're bored or lonely. Drop me a message. I'm always here to chat. If you want any Tai Chi at home in your garden, give me a shout on that as well. And I will see you at 10:30 on Monday. And we'll have a nice long session practicing the breathing you've all been learning. And I don't know, we'll probably throw something else. I might go back and do a bit of footwork. So if you've got spiky balls, bring them Monday. And have a lovely weekend. Bye bye from me. And bye bye from Mavis. Curled up back there. Who's hardly moved at all.